And Emira, does it seem sometimes that we expect too much from the U.S., that actually there should be more accountability from the regional leaders, the African leaders themselves?
Well, Vincent, we have to remember, particularly in a country like South Sudan, where oil is the critical commodity, oil is what makes not only the U.S., but the global economy deeply interested and engaged in South Sudan. So, what we say is, to whom responsibility is given, there's expectations. And when you have oil companies, big oil, making profits at such enormous rates, even in spite of the calamities in South Sudan, it's estimated that at least 80% of the oil is still continuing to flow. So in that circumstance, we have to call for accountability, not only on our local leaders to stop the atrocities on the ground, stop their personal and economic quests for greater wealth and power, but also we have to push for accountability with the oil companies who have been deeply engaged, with the international actors, particularly the U.S., that has been engaged since before the country was really founded. So I think the accountability has to go across the board, Vincent, and clearly there's a lot to go around, particularly with a U.S. that has played a role in getting those weapons on the ground in South Sudan that are now being used to commit these atrocities. To what extent can the U.S. have an arms embargo in South Sudan? We haven't heard that yet. And that is one clear way the U.S. can send an immediate signal that it will not continue to condone the atrocities that are really happening by both sides of the conflict.